points, but I think we still finished third. We came home with a top 5, so I feel really good about going there. We just got to, like I said, we got to be ready come Friday night. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of fast guys in this series, really good fast drivers, and so we got to be ready. We got to run top 5 all the stages, I feel like, and try to get a win to go to the next round.
Said that at the beginning of the year they all picked Nemechek was going to be the easy favorite, blah blah. Then you come in and win the regular season championship. So, like, what does that mean to you to be able to beat such what seems like a large Xfinity field?
Yeah, the Xfinity field is pretty deep right now. The depth is pretty deep. I mean, some of the guys that missed the playoffs really should be in it as well because they're not any slouches. They're good drivers, but yeah, I mean, it kind of just. I've always been the guy that's been kind of the dark horse. I've been the guy that nobody really pays attention to. So to be able to go out here and do this just goes to show that with a lot of dedication, a lot of effort, with a great team, with RCR behind me, backing me, anything's possible. I do a lot of work outside of the race car, a lot of film work, and I'm always working to be a better race car driver. So it's not a shock to me that we won the regular season. But the 20 was really good today, and he's been kind of the class of the field throughout the season for the most part. So still got a lot of work to do going into the playoffs to be better to win a championship going into Phoenix.
And drafting tracks are kind of your strength, so how does that help or hurt you? I know you obviously also have the 15 bonus points too, but no drafting tracks. So what tracks do you have circled on your calendar?
I mean, really all of them, but for the majority of them, I'd say Bristol I ran really good last year. I finished third, I believe. Feel really good about Las Vegas. It's probably one of my best mile and a half statistically. Homestead, I've always felt like I get around that place pretty well. Texas, I feel like I get around there all right. The only one that's really the kind of like oddball for me is Martinsville. Martinsville's been kind of hit or miss for me. I've ran top 5 before and finished in the top 5, and then I've also ran 15th to 20th all day. So Martinsville is going to be one of the tough ones if we're not already locked into Phoenix that I have kind of circled that we got to go to work on and be a lot better at.
The 20 maxed out on. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Like working with Sheldon Creed this year, he's obviously made a lot of improvements too.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Sheldon and I, we've become really good buddies over last year and this year. We hang out a lot. We talk a lot about our race cars and racecraft and things that we can do better inside the race car, things that he does better than I do, things that I do better than he does inside the race car. So we're always kind of leaning on each other a lot. We race each other really hard. I feel like we race each other probably harder than most teammates on the racetrack. But when we get out of the car, we always have a little beer or something together, and we're all good from there. So no, it's been great working with him, and glad to have him as a teammate.
The 20 maxed out on points. I believe the regular season title was ultimately decided by, I believe, 4 points. So as the laps were ticking down, was your team telling you anything about you need to finish this high or so on?
Yeah, I mean, they were just telling me where I was at, that I was +6, +5. And they were like, all right, you're in 5th now. If the 8 gets to you, no big deal. Just let them go. But you are in 5th, so we'd like to get a top 5 here if we can. So there at the end, I just tried to push it as hard as I could, but we were struggling really bad with the handle of our 21 car today there at the end, especially in the long run. We would just fall off really hard. So glad that it wasn't 220 laps. Glad it was only a 200 lap race because we were really backing up there at the end.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Steven Stumpf. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out the 2 videos beside me, and for more racing content, visit frontstretch.com.